Coming up on this episode of Organization Motivation. Another file bites the dust. Deb steps over to help her friends at the Mohawk Valley Chamber of Commerce declutter and streamline their operations in downtown Utica. Deb also visits Sam at JK Lumber to show us all the insulation options to keep toasty warm this winter. Then we visit the New Hartford Shopping Center holiday stroll. And as always, watch the hilarious outtakes from this week's episode. This is Organization Motivation, brought to you by JK Lumber.
As a declutter coach, my team and I help families and businesses cut the clutter, get organized, and lead a more productive and stress-free life. Come along on our journey as we help our clients and find the motivation you need to make positive changes in your life. This is Organization Motivation. We are very excited to be here today at the Mohawk Valley Chamber of Commerce office in downtown Utica, and I'm with my good friend Pam Matt, who is the executive director. We have got an exciting project for you today. Pam is no stranger. She's been on the show before.
I have.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So what are we doing today, Miss Pam?
We are decluttering and organizing the Mohawk Valley Chamber of Commerce operations.
I am so excited. No, I've been a member since 2010, as you know, since I started my business, and I'm very proud to be a member. But I know that you've got some really big plans. The organization has grown tremendously since you took over.
It has.
And we want it to continue growing.
Absolutely.
So we want to make the operation lean.
Right.
So tell us about some of the things that you and I have already met and discussed.
Well, I really want, I asked you to come in to actually first look at our operations and see where we can improve our efficiencies, and you were great because you looked at job descriptions and you met with my staff, and now we've got a really game plan going on. And I want to declutter, I want to make us more efficient, and actually we're getting additional space. So with
Which
that,
is exciting.
We are moving things around.
Yes. So we've got, it takes a village to really do this. So we've got our whole team today. We have Mary Carroll and we have Betsy here helping with the declutter. We've got, of course, our crew, Matt and Katie, and we've got the whole team that work here at the Mohawk Valley Chamber of Commerce. And we also have the board president, John, who is hiding and does not want to be on camera. Today's phase one of the project, so we're going to be doing all the declutter. Everything that's going to go is going to be out of here by the end of the day. Phase
boy.
Yes, and it will be. Things that are confidential will be shredded. Things that are really just need to toss are going to go in the bagster. If there's some heavy things, Empire Recycling is going to take and recycle those things, which will be cash back for the chamber, which is always a good thing. And we're going to be focusing today on the declutter. Phase two, we've got another good friend of ours, Clinton Moving, coming in and helping us rearrange the offices and getting into that new office space and really making things streamlined and efficient. People that have jobs that have to work together are going to be stationed together, so that's going to help with workflow and efficiency. When people come, they're going to know where they need to come for what they're here for. Board members, we're going to have exit and enter through a different door, which is going to be more efficient for them.
Our new conference area.
The new conference area, and I think it's just going to be tremendous.
I know. I'm very
so
excited.
We're having a complimentary lunch, which we have arranged today.
Wonderful.
A very new member of the Mohawk Valley Chamber of Commerce, Roly Poly, right here in New Hartford, are going to bring us a healthy and delicious lunch. So
keep us going to get through this.
Keep us going. So we're so excited to have everybody here helping, and we are just going to get started.
Okay.
All right. Let's
I'm
go,
in.
Miss Pam. Well, we are getting started. Our first order of business is there's a small alleyway area here that leads to another door, which we want to make accessible. They have not been using it, and it's a little block, which makes me a little concerned for safety, so we're working on that area first. But one of the things that we found is some things that go to the Choo Choo Open that is held every August. It's a great, fun event that the MV Chamber, the Mohawk Valley Chamber, has every year. But I'm thinking we don't need these in the space right now. It's an event that happens once a year. You may have this in your own business. Find another spot off premises where it can be stored. Now, the Radisson has been wonderful.
They're gonna find a place that we can have it under lock and key and get to it when we need to.
Awesome. So we're going to make a pile here of all things that are going to be stored outside of the chamber office. Okay. are going through all of Pam's files, as I mentioned earlier, and one of the tips that I want to give you is statistics show that 80% of what we file we never use again. So please think before you file. As we mentioned earlier in the show, we've got a special friend here today who was kind enough to deliver us a delicious lunch. This is Linda McHarris, one of the owners, her and her husband, of Roly Poly, which is a new franchise.
And a new chamber member.
Yes, right here in New Hartford. Linda, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much.
You're
We
welcome.
really appreciate this. You can see we are getting down
Well,
and dirty here. We're
you need
throwing
some
out
energy
files.
food,
Yep.
so
We
this
do.
will-
So
this
tell
will
us
help.
about Roly Poly.
So Roly Poly, it's called Roly Poly because everything is in a wrap. You can either get a whole wheat or a white wrap, and we also have gluten-free. So we have many choices. You can get a cold wrap, you can get a hot pressed wrap, you can get a roll your own wrap, which we say roll your own. We're not going to throw you in the kitchen to roll it. You pick it out and we'll roll it for you.
Excellent.
So-
And I know you have wonderful soup because my husband
Yes.
had some
Lots of
and
soups.
really enjoyed it. And then you also brought us cookies, so you have cookies.
Yes, we have cookies, we have soup, salads, and sandwiches, and
Oh
cookies.
my goodness. And what I think is amazing is you deliver.
Yes. And we do catering.
That's
so
what we need.
The platters like we have here, we do lots of platters and whatever makes it easy for you.
Oh, we really appreciate you joining the Chamber
Well,
of Commerce.
thank you.
Yes,
Thank
and
you. We're
thank
glad
you
to
so
be
much
part of
for
it.
lunch. We
Well,
really
enjoy.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So all of you folks out there, when you're hungry, you got to stop up at Roly Poly, right across from JK Lumber, the premier sponsor of our television show. Our new Mohawk Valley Chamber member, come in and say hi to Linda and her husband and their
Thank you.
staff.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
All right, we're so excited because we finished the first file cabinet, and Pam, tell
Look,
us the
this
good
is it. This is all we have kept out of that entire filing cabinet.
This was completely full.
Completely full, and now it's going to be shredded, and we're all set. So we have decluttered one full
I
filing
am
cabinet.
so excited. Well, we're going to take a quick break and eat our wonderful lunch from Roly Poly. Stay tuned. You'll see the big reveal later on in the day when we finish this first phase of this project, and that's Declutter Day. Stick around.
Coming up next, Sam talks about how to insulate your home this winter.